is Christina. Actually, I have many names. I have a nickname that my friends call me. I am known and from different people. You know, they add Miss. If I'm their teacher, I have a kid that actually just calls me teacher. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about. Is identity crisis and what labels or identities do we hold that then when that changes, when in life changes or pivots or that season of our life ends, there's a total shift and like a loss of self that happens. And for me, Jesus is the answer to that. And for years, even when I had, because I got saved young as a kid, and 8, I knew I was younger, and then of course and then grew up in the church, and it's a little different than most people. I grew up with a Christian influence, my grandmother and my parents went to church, but then my parents had to work every Sunday, and me and my sister would find a local church, and if it was very close, local, we would walk to it. We'd find the closest church that we could walk to, or had a bus ministry, and we took ourselves to church. And so it's a kind of a little different than most people who, their parents took them, and then they're not sure if it's their life or their parents' life. But anyways, but through the years, life changed and life got difficult. My first identity that I ended up struggling with later on in life, with the first identity I had, was I was born a redhead, and I've had red hair the majority of my life, but as I got older, it got darker, and it became, when people don't identify you as a redhead, first I was made fun of for it, and it's a struggle. Student, that happened at 5, and I had that till I was 25, because I went to college and took a little while there, and someone told me right around when I was graduating that I wasn't going to be a student anymore, and that shook my world. And really, when your world gets shook and you have a lot of things that you have to deal with, and if you're single or you're married, that's an identified label that you wear. If you're a mom or an aunt or a grandma, or if you your job title was customer relations manager for 5 years. I was associate, or and sometimes your job title is this something that hurts your image, your self-worth, because you feel like it's not what you it's below you, or you could do better. Anyways, so it really depends on those type things. Anyways, I just want to I'm going to pause right here, but thank you guys so much for joining me, and and going on this identity journey with me. So